everybody, welcome back to Homestead Heart. And today I'm out here working in the last two raised beds. This one and this one. I saved these two for last on purpose because they are the worst out here. And I'm going to show you why for a couple of reasons. Alright, so now from this bed right here, from this one alone, we dug up this oak tree that was growing in the bed, and we literally had to dig all the way down past the raised bed, down deep into the ground to bust up the root to get it out of there, right? And it was literally sitting right here. Jackson, could you get out of there, please? What's with you in the garden beds? Come on out of there. So we literally had to dig that up. Now I'm going to show y'all something. And plus, these beds, both of them, look at this, had all these trees like this growing up in them. Look at that one right there on the corner right there. Look at that tree on the corner of that bed. All of those were growing up inside of these two raised beds. These beds were the absolute worst in the garden. I'm sure they are completely depleted of nutrients. We're not finished with this one yet. We had to dig up some trees out of this one as well. So that's why it's looking like that with all the roots everywhere. So we're going to finish them up today. Now let me show y'all something. The reason actually for this video is this. Martine over at Sowing Conscious Gardening Seeds, he was talking about grubs. And it made me go and do some research on these things because, you know, I see them periodically, you know, in the raised beds, right? Look at there. I see them periodically in the raised beds. And I just take them out. Wait, where is it? And I just take them out and toss them to the chickens, right? Now these grubs are laid by some type of a, it looks like a beetle, because that's what it develops into. And they come in the dirt and they lay their little larvae, their little eggs, and then they stroll away, right? They leave. Look at there. So when I was doing research on these, a few of them, like he said, are not bad. But when I was researching this, if you dig in your garden, and in every square foot that you lift dirt, you find these in every single square foot, you have a problem, okay? Because these things will destroy your bed. And I'm showing you right now that everywhere that you see these little things, they are within a square foot of each other. Look at there. Look at there. They are all within a square foot of each other. So I said, okay. What we ain't finna have is y'all eating up all my vegetables. So what I am going to do, I have some food grade diatomaceous earth, and I am going to, and the reason why I'm digging in here, like I said, is because we are literally having to take out roots from trees out of these beds. So this one is done, that one is done, as you can see Jackson's footprints. This one is done, and this was the last one because it was just full of roots too that were running from underground. So this one was the last two. And so once I started digging this up to pull out the roots and everything from the tree, I started finding these in every place that I dug. I mean, every place that I dug, to the point where I was like, I found myself throwing them on the ground, and I realized I'm throwing quite a bit of these on the ground. I mean, quite a few of them I kept throwing on the ground. So I'm like, okay, I have a problem. So I'm going to finish getting that dug out, and then I'll get the diatomaceous earth and put down all over the bed and use my little fork and just kind of work it in a little bit, and that will help to save my vegetables in this bed. So yeah, once I get the diatomaceous earth in, I'll show you. diatomaceous earth can kill them, why am I actually going through getting them out of here? Well, I'm getting them out because, as many of them as I could find, because they're going to make a great treat for my chickens. Alright y'all, let me show y'all this. And that's just in the first part of this bed. I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but look at that. And that's not even all of them. I still see some in the bed. I'm looking at some now, so that's not even all of them. So I'm just gonna keep these and go give them to my chickens over there. And then I'm gonna work in some DE into this bed, and that should take care of the rest of the larvae here. So, so as I was saying, a few of those grubs might not be so bad in the garden bed. You know, if you find a few, not a big deal. But if you're pulling up 3, 4, and 5 every square foot of your garden bed, you have a problem that you need to address. I'm looking at a couple right now. You have a problem you need to address before you plant in it, because they love the roots. Mostly where I was pulling up the roots is where I was finding them, the majority of them. They were near a root or something. So what I'm going to do, like I said, is just work in some diatomaceous earth. Now, I was in all of the beds that we were working, I only seen a few of them. You know, maybe like in the whole bed, I probably saw like 7 or 8 in the whole bed. But in this bed, y'all can't see them up under the dirt, but I know I got at least 100 in here right now. Not to mention the ones that I just threw out on the ground when I first started. So it's a lot of them I just threw on the ground, and I just decided, hey, I could start collecting them for the chickens, right? So I'm just working this into the garden bed. Not much to it, just getting it down in the dirt. That's gonna do it. That's how I work the diatomaceous earth in, and that should take care of any slugs that's remaining in the garden bed. This should take care of them all and have time to do that before we actually plant in the bed. So the next thing I'm gonna do is put some compost over the top and then layer that with about 6 inches of wood chips, and this bed will be ready to go, and that's gonna do it. So again, thank y'all for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to you all. We'll see you in the next video.